Hello. For some reason I thought that would turn the music down. All right, we are at Sam's. When I say we, I mean totally just me. I felt that it would be safer for me to do this by myself because it could get expensive really quickly. But I am going in for snacks, specifically postpartum snacks for middle of the night feeds, because I remember with Noah, I was ravished when I was feeding her in the middle of the night. And so I have already picked up a couple things from Marshall's just because I was already there and they looked really yummy, but I feel like this could be the best option. Hopefully they have some like healthy snacks that I can have, but I know that I can buy in bulk, obviously. So I'm looking for things to keep me full, but also help with my milk supply. So let's go into Sam's and see what I can find. Also, it's really hot and I just realized that I bought some things with chocolate. So I need to make this really quick. So joke's on me thinking that this is going to be an inexpensive trip without everybody else, because I'm now shopping for everybody else. However, I'm sure I could eat these, but I know Noah's gonna love these, and they have stitch on them, so it's your favorite. All right, I'm gonna grab one of these 2 5-pound bags. It's less than $8. And I feel like I'm gonna be baking with these and eating a bunch of oatmeal, so I'm just gonna grab one of these. Oh, I want these so bad. Should not eat them, but so many. The debate is real. Okay, the good news is they don't expire until 2026 in May. Have you all ever put the frosted s'mores Pop-Tarts in the freezer? Oh God, they're so good. All right, this is pregnant Alyssa talking. I need to think postpartum Alyssa. There's iron and B vitamins and folic acid. I need all those things. I'm gonna think about it. We're finished. I will say one thing I like about Sam's is in their app you have the scan and go. So you just scan everything, while you're shopping, and it tells you how much you're spending. So it keeps you a little honest, because I would have kept shopping and I just, before you know it, I'm already at $200. And to be fair, I did buy a couple things for Noah and some like actual groceries that we needed now, but most of this is for me. Now the hard part is to not eat it before the baby comes, and or keep it away from little fingers. I did decide against the Pop-Tarts, only because a lot of Pop-Tarts, and I was afraid that I wouldn't like the pumpkin ones. Sometimes, you love pumpkin and then they do pumpkin incorrectly. So I'll just go buy some more Pop-Tarts from like Publix or something. No, y'all, I just got home and my darling husband decided to help me unload the car, which was very nice. However, he goes, "Oh, can I have one of these now?" What did I say? What did I say before I closed the trunk? I said, the hardest part is going to be keeping them away from this one.
Hey, y'all. I haven't seen you in a while.
He's already into my snacks. I got home 30 seconds ago.
Ooh.
Those are for me.
What about,
Those are all for me.
These, though.
Well, that's nice.
The peanut butter ones?
Okay, well, I was going to show you what I got, but they're going to be gone before I show you. Okay, here's my little haul. Okay, I did stop at Marshall's prior to going to Sam's, so this is a mixture, okay, of everything that I've purchased. I got these at Marshall's, and as you can see, they're already opened because he guilt-tripped me. He has to film, and he's hungry, so instead of making lunch, he's buying me more. Anyhow, these were a good deal. So these are typically $9 a box for 4 bars, and they were on sale at Marshall's for $5, so that's almost half the price. And so I bought 4 boxes because there's only 4, but this is great because there's protein and vitamins and fiber and all the things that I need. So if I can hide them, those will be great. I like Bobo's brand of like they have like these peanut butter and jelly things, which are good, but I saw these pumpkin spice oat bites and I could not resist. These were $7.99 a box, and then coconut sounded good too, so I just bought one of these, one of each, so there's 20 of those. No added sugar mango, just because, gotta have some nuts, which are great for all the things, but also these are easy grab and go snack mixes. I saw these at Sam's right before I left. I think they were like $17, so it's kind of expensive. But Quest, I mean, there's protein and stuff in them, so I don't know how good they are, but these are muffins. And then I found these too. So 12 grams of plant protein, only 1 gram of sugar. There's 12 of these in here. These were at Sam's as well. I think they were about like $14-ish. So we'll see how good those are, but it says brain nutrients. I was just talking to Cullen today about my brain and how I feel like I can't focus, and I know a lot of it has to do with the baby because it messes with all the things. But I think that will be great, hopefully, for all the things. See, I can't even focus. I don't even know what I'm talking about. What am I talking about? All right, let's continue. All right, I grabbed this protein nut granola from Sam's. I don't remember how much this was, to be honest. The ingredients looked pretty good. There's very few, actually there's really nothing bad in here, which is great. So I can eat that with yogurt or just by the handful, but I think this will be good as long as it tastes good. That's it. It's another brand that we really like. Now, I did buy these for myself, but I also know Noah's going to love these. So these are the crisps, fruit crisps. We usually buy like the fruit bars, and Noah devours those. So these have apple and blueberry, apple, mango, and just apple. So we'll see if we can make those last. I also found these Made Good granola bites. To be fair, I was trying to find stuff that is obviously quick, but things that I wouldn't necessarily make. I could probably make these or make a version of these myself, especially because I bought all those oats. These already came in little handy dandy bags, and so I said, I'm just gonna buy these. So I don't remember how much these were either. Probably like $10-ish. What else we got? I bought a 24 pack of Body Armor Light. I went through a lot of these with Noah just for added electrolytes. I like the light because it only has 1 gram of sugar, but also I really like this peach mango and blueberry pomegranate flavor. These I'm not too crazy about, but they're fine. I like them. It also has coconut water, and then obviously antioxidants, B vitamins, all this stuff. So I do like these for when I'm breastfeeding. And then I got these Better Nut bars. They're very similar to Kind bars, but in my opinion, I think they were cheaper. I mean, 24 bars for about $15. There's really not many bad ingredients in here either. Not terrible, but once again, more nuts, which is great. I got dates, which they were on sale. This whole thing was $10. Actually, less than that, less than $10. Mommy needs to start doing those right now. And then, like I said, this giant 2 5-pound bags of oats. One thing I'm now realizing I forgot, which is not a huge deal. I was going to make like a granola, which I technically already have. But there's like a lactating granola that I have a recipe for that's really good, and I don't think I have all the ingredients for that, but I think this is a good start. Like I said, as long as I can hide it somewhere. I don't know where that hiding spot's going to be, but I have to come up with it quick because Cullen is filming, and now would be a good time to hide them all. Definitely before Noah gets home, because Noah's going to want all the snacks. Literally every single thing. She'll go, ooh, I know, I can have a muffin. That's what she'll say. And I'll be like, no, you can't. Since we're on the topic of nursing, technically, while I was at Marshall's, I decided to look around for some bras because I got rid of my nursing bras last time, and actually, quite frankly, I hated them. I thought they were very uncomfortable. They didn't do much for me, and nursing bras can be very expensive if you order them online. I'm doing an experiment. I did buy a couple from Amazon of the like traditional nursing bras with like the clip. They have these little clips. That's what I usually don't like, but I'm hoping these are a little bit different. There's no padding to these. They're very comfortable. I tried one on. I tried them all on actually, and so far they're great. But I bought these as like, I guess, a little nicer ones, but also these. They're a V-neck technically, and then they're just stretchy. So I'm hoping that it'll be more of like a, so I'm gonna try, I didn't try them on, which is what I'm gonna do right now, to make sure that they actually fit before committing to them. But here's the thing is, obviously they're not actual nursing bras. They're just sleeping or like lounge bras. Typically, I was going to buy them online, and it's just like, except they're expensive. They're like $40, $50, $60 per bra. I was like, that's, no. This whole pack was $20, probably because they have lace on them. This whole pack was $17. So essentially I just got six bras for $37. That's the price of one bra. So I am going to see how they fit and if I like them and or need to take them back. I just want to be comfortable, you know, but also functional. And the last ones, they just kept clumping up and they just, I don't know, they were uncomfortable. They weren't, I hated them, all of them. So far so good here. This is a nice thick band and is very comfortable. It just goes all the way around without a clasp. I like it. There's a pad in here still. It says the pad is removable, so I can take that off. But I mean, like, it's very stretchy, so I'll be able to do all the things. I'm glad I got the size I did. I could probably benefit from a larger one, actually, which is really sad because I'm usually very small. But I won't be as big, I guess, moving forward. And I most likely will be just wearing these to sleep. You can take the padding out and see how that feels, but very comfortable. Not too bad for $20 for 3. And I took the pads out, and I feel like it's immediately better. Sometimes I feel like pads just kind of like, I don't know, they make your boobs look a little weird, but yeah, Danskin brand over at Marshall's. And these are obviously a little more on the sporty side. I don't know what material this is, but there's also a pad in here that I believe is removable. Actually, these are even more comfortable, but I could use these if I want to get a light workout in, or, you know, if I want to sleep or wear under my clothes or do anything. But super stretchy, which is super helpful. I know you see a lot of close-up and a lot of boobage action, but I don't know. I was kind of thrilled with this purchase. I don't have to do the little all the time, and I should be able to feed well. There's another PSA for moms that are expecting to never breastfed before. You don't necessarily need a specific nursing bra. You can use ones that are just really stretchy and give support, but not too much. 10 out of 10 in my book, especially for the price. I have been procrastinating this for too long, so it is getting done right now. I have to hang the hooks on this now. As I mentioned before, I bought these. I really like them. They're from Hobby Lobby. They're $8 a piece. It's a lot, but that's fine. So I can't decide if I want 3 or 4. So this is what it would look like with 3. And then I'm going to put 4 up there, and y'all can vote in the comment section. But I guess ultimately you'll see what I do at the end of this video because I ain't waiting that long. So let's put up 4. And this is what it would look like with 4. I mean, I didn't exactly measure it. I just kind of estimated, but I figured that would probably be best, as close as possible to, like, so it's not super uneven, but I don't know. I kind of like the idea of 4 just because there's going to be 4 of us, but also, like, I can hang the diaper bag, I can hang keys and leashes and all that kind of stuff here. Noah can hang her backpack eventually, but I also realized that there are only 3 slats, so I don't know if that looks silly or not. I went with 4. So as you can probably see here, this one is actually a different color than these, but it's going to stay there for now, and I'll probably just change that out. More of a champagne than a gold, but when I grabbed them, they were all in the same bin, and they just looked the same in the store. But as I'm looking at this, it definitely looks like a different color. So that might bother me later, but it's not gonna bother me enough right now to take it off because I want this done, like I said, and everything off this bench. Now, I will say this bench is already all scratched up from when I painted it. So I am going to do another coat on top and then most likely add a cushion. Whether I find said cushion, probably not. I'm gonna have to make one. The bench isn't uneven. It's our floor, our tiles. They have been done uneven because of the nature of the tile, I guess, and or the builder just they didn't care. They just slapped this whole thing together. So, which is unfortunate, but it does rock a little bit, mainly when I'm just like touching it. So, like I said, it didn't rock in the garage, but all of our furniture rocks on this floor, which is just crappy. And I can't afford to replace the floor. So we're just gonna have to deal with everything being uneven because of the floor. Unfortunately, as you can see, I had stuff on here. I scratched it here. It is what it is. I think a cushion would do well. Oh, I'm just now realizing you probably haven't seen the bathroom. Let's check the bathroom. Okay, it's completely finished. And I know I said I was going to show you the process, but my dad came in and did the wallpaper and I sat my butt on the couch while he did it. But it looks amazing in here, in my personal and humble opinion. Obviously, I didn't do a lot of the work, but I did do the design. So I should get a little bit of credit, but my dad gets all the credit for putting up the wallpaper because I don't know how to do that, and hanging all the things. So we do have 2 light bulbs missing in this light, so we have to put those in. But do you want to see it? I think you want to see it. Oh, first of all, let's get this out of the way. Open that in a minute. Look, obviously, like I said, the light, but look how nice it looks in here, y'all. We did run out of wallpaper. We did not have enough to do the top here, but I do not hate that this wall is just a solid color. It doesn't, you can't really see it when you come in. Obviously you see it when you're in the bathroom and sitting on the toilet, but I don't mind that at all. I'm just happy that this whole wall is the wallpaper, and then it goes around like this. So we got a nice little, a new toilet paper holder, which is super great. You can replace the toilet paper roll easily this way. I can spin and it doesn't get stuck. That was the whole point of redoing the whole bathroom. We got a little cart here that is going to look a little bit better with different things, but I thought about adding a shelf, like a floating shelf, but so far I don't think we really need it. I just, some decor here, one single hand towel holder, some soap, some lotion, bada bing, bada boom. The most used bathroom in the house is now beautiful, and I love it. I like the mirror and the light combo. I'm here for it. This can go. She doesn't use that. But let me know what you think. I love that this is like the first thing that you see when you come through the garage. So like, we use the garage door all the time. Like, that's how we enter and exit the house. So when I'm walking into the house, I'm coming in and this is the first thing I see. And I don't know, I just really like it. It's like a nice statement piece of the house. So that's kind of like, obviously, the vibe that we're going for through the rest of the house, that everything just like looks super nice and crisp and like kind of coastal, kind of modern. But now that this is pretty much done, I should probably put, I should put like an artwork piece up there. Some art or some pictures or something would be nice. Now we can clean out the rest of this mess and we are one step closer to a complete house. Do you want to open this? Should we open this? Nope. Did you just toot? Do you want to open this box with me? Yeah. Okay, so when I said we were going to open up that box, it's been a couple days. The problem was, at the very moment I said that we're going to open up the box, dinner was ready, and then we had to get a bath and all. It's been a long journey.
All hell broke loose.
All hell broke loose, yeah. So now we're here and we're opening this box. It is from my lovely cousin, Brittany. This is kind of funny. This is how they send your note. So it's the same note, just times 4, because I guess there are 4 things in here. But it says, oh my goodness, you're so strong. Also, I think you might have to go potty. It says, cannot wait to meet the new addition to our family. Love you and miss you so much, Brittany. And it says that 4 times, which I think is very funny. Okay, well, Noah has taken 3 of the 4 things out. So let me show you what this is. This looks like a cute little outfit. How cute. It's got little palm trees on it. Okay, can you bring me? I see why we were doing that. She just wants the box. Look how content she is with the box.
I'm Noah, and we're playing with toys, and they're eating shit, and they're eating.
Can you bring me that, please?
No, who takes this?
What's in this?
I don't know. I need you to give it to me so I can look at it. Okay. Well, we know that we got some Griff laundry detergent. Super helpful. Thank you. This is, oh, it's a toy and a blanket. Oh, I think your brother's really gonna like this. It's so cute. Look, it goes with the nursery and Noah's room, huh? Is it soft?
Having it.
I'm having it. Yeah, you can hold on to it for a couple weeks. And then something she threw over here, so let me see what that is.
my tea and my bun. In my kitchen. Guys, I have to go to Mama. You wait here.
Where's my phone?
It's in the kitchen.
Well, can I have it, please?
No.
Oh, good. This has been recording for a minute and a half. Okay, well, she took you into her kitchen and apparently pressed record. And then she didn't go get me the thing I asked her to get. So, this is an interactive activity mat. Perfect for tummy time, sitting, crawling, machine washable, which is great. It's a little under the sea
Okay, guys.
theme, which we love. So thank you, Brittany. This is going to be lovely. What do you have?
Purple in the meat.
What do you have?
I have some turtles, a star, that turtle, and a green star, and a high beach, and a Mickey, and a Mickey, and a Mickey.
Wow. Those are sandwich cutters. But, you know, sandwich cutters, yeah, so we can make our own sandwiches in the shape of, well, it's a bear, but, you know, Mickey.